Hello and welcome to my second video. This video is going to cover what I'm calling Strong Mom Era. On July 3rd, my husband and I decided that we're going to sign up for a Spartan Race next year. So I'm starting to record that journey of training for a Spartan Race. A little bit about me is I grew up my whole life playing basketball. The reason I moved to Kansas was I used to play a little bit of college basketball, small college basketball, nothing you would have heard of, but failed WNBA player right here. Since I left college initially and dropped out of playing basketball, my fitness journey has been very up and down. I definitely go through spurts of wanting to work out, and it'll last for a few months, and I will get bored, or I will get sick, or I'll go on vacation, and I just won't pick it back up. And then I would say my fitness journey has definitely slowed down over the last 3.5 years since I started having my children. I never really got back in it. A Spartan Race is something I've wanted to do probably for at least 5 years. Now that I'm done having babies, and am I done having babies?
No.
No?
You still have babies.
I still have babies?
Yeah.
You want more babies? Oh, you're gonna have to get a job. Now that I'm done having babies, I think it's time for me to...
There's more babies.
I think it's time for me to jump back into being healthy and being fit and seeing what that looks like for me now. So I'm slowly starting this journey, and I think the best way for me to start is to have a goal at the end of this, and not just work out to work out, or work out because it's expected of me, or that's what we're told to do, or whatever else. I think having a goal at the end of this will keep me motivated. There's a couple of reasons I wanted to start this series. The first one is I want to motivate other moms to start their fitness journey. I want to motivate other mothers. I want moms to know that they can prioritize themselves and they don't need to feel guilty about that. I want other moms to know that in order for them to maintain their workload, their household, their kids, taking care of everybody, they also have to take care of themselves. And that's really important for us to remember, because when we're taking care of everyone, sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. I also started the hashtag Find Your 30, because I think if you can just find 30 minutes a day to prioritize your health, it will help you build good habits and commitment to yourself, and you will see a lot of your stress withering away. I think you'll find that you're happier, you'll get endorphins from your working out. I think that you'll find that you can find ways to include your children and your husband and your family in your workouts as well, as if you want to. Some of these days that I did hot yoga and didn't have time to run, I went on a walk with my husband and my daughters. We threw them in the stroller and we did 2 miles with them. So you don't have to be by yourself in order to prioritize your health, but I do think mentally it's nice for you to have that 30 minutes a day and have a break away from everybody else, but you can solely focus on yourself as well. Your health matters, and when life can get so busy, if you are committed to spending 30 minutes a day on yourself, I know you'll see a positive change in your life. As you'll see, when I started to film my fitness, it's on day 2, so you don't get any version of day 1 in this video. On day 1, I just did a weighted vest mile run followed by a mile walk. So this is the beginning of my Strong Mom Era. Welcome to my series I'm calling Strong Mom Era. I feel like all the girlies in their 20s have the how to be a hot girl, train like a hot girl, habit of hot girl. Well, I'm gonna start Strong Mom series. So I'm in my Strong Mom Era, that I am training for a Spartan Race. I'm going to sign up for one that's going to be about a year out, give myself about a year to train for a Spartan Race, and today is day 2. I am just going to run a mile, maybe run 2 miles, no vest today, and just see what I can knock out. We're still just slowly getting into this. Right now, we're just going to get ready for a little run. I did it. Just finished the mile run. Definitely not going for 2. That was hard. Yesterday I did a mile run with my vest on at 9:25 Today, no vest, 8:38. It's not bad. The last time I remember running outside is right after I gave birth to Chloe, which would have been 2 summers ago. I ran a mile in 8:38. Then I walked a second mile. I'm exhausted. I think overall I did it in 25 minutes. 8:38 is not a bad pace. I'm really impressed with that, to be honest. I want to continue working on that pace and getting it down to 8 minutes. And then I want to start building after that. I think I'm done for today. I'm just going to do some stretching and wrap it up. I've got to go grocery shopping and meal prep for the week. See you tomorrow. Welcome to day 3 of training for a Spartan Race, my strong mom era. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling it today. I don't feel too good. I've got a headache, a little tickle in my throat. And I started my cycle this morning, so my stomach and my back hurt a bit, but we're gonna push through. I am drinking some coconut water to try to hydrate. I'm gonna do a arm workout specifically tailored to help me do a pull-up at some point during this journey. And then it's kind of hot today. It's already 1 o'clock. I'll probably do some sort of evening run around 8 o'clock. This is my plans for today. I'm gonna take it slow, do what I can, push through, focus on some strength training, and see how it goes. We just had a lot of rain. I've had a video of me saving our patio umbrella in the middle of a storm, but I am going to try to bust out 2 miles real quick before a second storm hits us. I don't know. It may get us, may not. If I'm gonna run, this is the time to do it. So I think I'm gonna try to jog 2 miles, just about a 10-minute mile pace. See if my legs can carry me further than a mile. But as always, we'll see how I'm feeling while I'm in it. Just finished the second mile. I did successfully jog most of it. About 1.5 miles in, I was going uphill and I took a bit of a breather. But then I convinced myself to keep running because the last quarter mile is all downhill. So I told myself to push through, to get it all under 20 minutes. And I finished the 2 miles in 1956. So we did it. Get home and do some stretching, and that'll be a wrap up for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna take a break on the miles. I am gonna do some conditioning, but it's gonna be more of a HIIT workout. And so we'll be back tomorrow with that. My daycare was canceled today because she has a sick kid, so I had to stay home with the girls. So I'm gonna squeeze in my workout while Chloe is taking a nap. I'm gonna do 3 rounds of push-ups, squats, lunges, and jumping jacks. Kind of knock it out quickly. It shouldn't take me too long, and that's it for today. So let's get this powered through. I've already done my warm-up, and I'm gonna start my rounds. Don't love that. Today's workout was easy enough, but still hard. I'm tired. Those jumping jacks are harder than you think they are. They're not the same jumping jacks you did in middle school for warm-up, PE or athletics. You got a lot more weight you're jumping around these days. Anyway, killed it. I'm done. That was a quick one. I didn't wear my watch, so you guys are the only proof that I worked out today. See you tomorrow. Hello. Welcome to day 5. This is like, oh, there you go. The 3rd day out of the 5 days that I've worked out that it's rained on me while I'm working out. Today is just interval running. I think that's what it's called. Running in intervals. I am going to, quote unquote, do my version of sprinting. I'm not much of a sprinter, but I'm going to sprint 200 meters, then either jog or walk 200 meters and do that 4 to 8 times. The workout calls for 4, but that's only a mile. So I'm thinking about doing it 8. But as always, we'll see how I feel while I'm out there. Whew. So I've already done 3 sprints. I could tell you, I'll do 8 of them, but it's definitely not a sprint jog situation. It's a sprint power walk situation. Whew. Those sprints are taking it out of me. And I'm pissed because I went to record this and I accidentally turned off my Strava after my second sprint. But we'll keep chugging along. Oh yeah. Finished sprint number 4. I'm gonna keep going. Sorry about that side. Whew. These last 4 may not be as much of a sprint though, if we're being realistic. It's gonna be like a jog walk situation. But we're gonna get our 2 miles in. 2 miles in. I just finished sprint number 6. And I guess today's run doesn't freaking count. Not only did I stop my Strava after 2 sprints, I just looked at my Apple Watch to see what it recorded, and somehow I paused it at 0.31 miles in, which would have been in the middle of my second sprint. What the heck? Last one. All right, so I just finished the 2 miles, 8 sprints / jogs, and then 8 walks, all 200 meters in totality between both of my Strava workouts. 22 minutes and 45 seconds, which means I did this about 2 minutes slower, almost 3 minutes slower than the 2 mile jog I did the other day. But I'm not a sprinter. Those sprints took it out of me. Still feels like a successful workout. Day 5, my body is tired. So tomorrow is an active rest day. I'll be doing hot yoga at our local rec center. I may or may not see you tomorrow, but I'll pick this back up on Thursday, day 7, and see where we're at. All right, today is day 7. But today was an arm day, and now I'm gonna go on a 2 mile run because I'm itching to run. I didn't run yesterday. I also ordered some new shoes. They were supposed to come in yesterday and they did not. They still haven't come in today. I was really excited to run in them. Start mile 1. All right, busted out mile 1. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. I really want to get to the 10-minute pace, but I already feel like I'm jogging, like I'm barely moving. I am 6 feet tall, so it's just my legs carrying me. I don't know, but my heart rate was up to zone 4, 167 a minute, so I decided to cool down for a second before I jump into that second mile. Wish me luck. All right, finished mile 2, 20 minutes and 50 something seconds. I don't remember. My average pace was 10:14 a mile, I think. 10 something, which is where I would like to be at without stopping. I stopped off and on a bunch throughout that second mile. Anytime I saw my heart reach zone 4, I stopped until I got back to zone 2, and then I ran again. I'd like to figure out how to jog 2 miles and still be at that 10 minute a mile mark. But it's just day 7 of training. I'll figure it out. I've watched other runners, and I know it takes them years to stabilize their heart rate and be where they want to be as a runner. So this is week 1 of many, many more weeks to come. Welcome to day 8, and we're fighting off another storm. All right, today I am doing workout calls for 4 200-meter sprints, and then followed the sprint by I think it's squats, mountain climbers, and something else. So it's more of a hit day condition, a little bit of running, a little bit of strength building. Again, it calls for 4. Usually I'll do 8, but I want to see how I'm feeling. This is day 8 without any rest day, so we will see where I'm at. So it's 200 meters, 30 jackhammers, 20 mountain climbers, and then 10 butterfly sit-ups. I've already run and done 2 sets. I got 2 more to go, and I think I'm gonna be done. I'm tired, y'all. Last one. I hope you enjoyed watching the recap of all my workouts of day 1 through 9. You'll notice that you didn't see anything from day 6 because it was a hot yoga day. I took my 14-year-old and we go to hot yoga every Wednesday at our local rec center from 7:30 to 8:30 at night. So I don't do anything else on Wednesdays, but it's something that we've been actively doing for a couple of weeks now, and I've been going to hot yoga since the beginning of this year every Wednesday. You won't see anything from day 9. That was a Saturday morning, and my 14-year-old loved hot yoga so much that she wanted to do more days of it, and the only other class that we could work into our schedule is at 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays. So day 9 was hot yoga and sculpted, and then in the evening my husband and I and the 2 toddlers went on a 2-mile walk, and I wore my weighted vest. a little active recovery day. I've also refocused some of my goals. So I think in day 2 or sometime at the beginning of the week, I tell you that I'm wanting to up my speed on my mile time to get it to 8 minutes and then work on distance. Well, since then, my husband's work is actually doing a fundraiser, a 5K fundraiser that's the 26th at the end of this month. And so now I'm going to start training for distance instead of time because I need to build my distance up to a 5K. So I have 2 weeks until then. Also, one of the days in the video I had mentioned that I had ordered some new shoes and I was sad that they didn't come in. Well, they did come in and I ran in them on day 8. They are Mount to Coast. These are the P1s is what I got. They're meant for long distance running. And even after just one run with them, I can already tell you that this is more support in a shoe that I have ever had. My knees didn't hurt, my hips didn't hurt, my feet didn't hurt after my run. My husband also ordered a pair. He ordered the S ones. This is not sponsored, but I am an affiliate with them. And so I will leave my link or my code or whatever it is in the description. And if you are interested in some lightweight, very supportive, long distance shoes, Mount to Coast, I would highly recommend looking into them. They just had several people finish a 2-day, like 130-mile race in their shoes. So they are meant for long distance running. If you're interested in working your way to a marathon run, I would highly, highly, highly recommend these. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my second video. Let me know if you want to see more workout videos, if you'd like me to stick with the grocery hauls or more family stuff. I'm still trying to learn what I really want to do on this channel. I live a very busy life and I want to share it all, but I don't know what exactly y'all are interested in, so let me know.